Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Fantasy Premier League with FPL Wizard. How are you today? Hey, FPL Knights. Hey, it's Ishwar. Hey, Life is Sport. Hey, Sumesh. Welcome to the live stream. Hey, Surfrose. Surfrose says, glad I'm finding the time for this live chat during the lockdown. I'm glad you could be here, Surfrose. It's really awesome to have you here. Hey, Biswajit. He says, I'm fourth. I'm so glad that you're all here. No matter whether you're first, second, third, fourth, but I'm just glad that you could all make it to the live stream. Hey, Matea Tosakovic. I'm sorry, I was pronouncing your name wrongly the last stream. So I think it's called Matea, right? I was calling you Mateja, so I think that's because of my accent. So yeah, Matea, welcome to the live stream. Hey everyone, so let's have a look at my team. I haven't made any transfers, so I am going to make my transfers live. Just before I start with my team, guys, can you hear me properly? Is everything all right? Do you need me to increase the volume or anything like that? Just let me know so that we can get this stream on the way. Can you hear me? Can you hear me properly, guys? Just need some confirmation. Mohammed Jabit says, "Would you triple captain Kevin De Bruyne?" Uh, I think. I think I would not triple captain Kevin De Bruyne if it was for me. Actually, that is the only chip that I have left, and I would not triple captain Kevin De Bruyne. Captain definitely, but triple captain it's a little hard to because against Newcastle they've got nothing much to play for, and they've got injuries, so they're probably going to defend a lot. So a triple captain might be a little risky, and with Pep Guardiola, it's always kind of a problem, So I would hold the triple captainship, especially there's lots of good matches to come, so we can use the triple captainship later as well. Girit says, "Woo, live transfers." Yeah, I'm gonna make my transfers live today. Surfro says all good. Shelvarage says, "Hey Wizard, hey Shelvarage, welcome to the live stream." FPL Knight says, "Captaincy options this week is tricky." FPL Knights, I think, yeah, the captaincy this time is a little tricky because of the fixtures and the rotation and stuff. But don't worry, we're gonna go through the the entire captaincy options, just in case anybody has any doubts. I'm gonna try to cover all the captaincy options, and that way you guys can be more clear about it. To be honest with you, just discussing the last week's team, Salah captaincy didn't work out. Actually, Bruno Fernandes and Martial got crazy points, and Salah barely managed to get an assist. So captaincy always doesn't work out, guys. It's always it's also sometimes it's luck as well. So Mohammed Jabit says, "Free hit also left, tell me when to triple captain and when." Mohammed Jabit, I think I would use triple captain in game week 37 and free hit in game week 38. Gustavo Hernandez says, "Love your videos. I wish you would do this a day before the deadline, though. It's almost impossible to make enough time to get your tips and make changes." Gustavo, actually, I wanted to live stream one day before this deadline, but the thing is, there was a match going on against Tottenham and Everton, so I was not sure how many people would come to the live stream. That's the reason I didn't do it. Otherwise, I was free. I could have live streamed yesterday as well. Pratik says, "I am using my triple captain on Bruno for Villa away." Pratik, that's kind of a little bit tricky decision because you know how Villa played against Liverpool. They defended and defended, and it was really hard for Liverpool to break them down. Although United currently in a better form than Liverpool, but I think Aston Villa fighting for their life in relegation, it would be a little tough as well. That's what I think about it. Surfro says, "City folks blanked." Yeah, Surfroze, that was really, really, really hard on me because I used my wild card and all that I did to get Mahrez in, and in the end, he played 58 minutes. It's just crazy, you know. FPL Light says Bruno killed my rank and captain choices. FPL Lights, actually, most of my captain choices post lockdown have been really well. Actually, just this game week with Salah, it was the wrong choice. Bishwajit says best captain this week: Kevin De Bruyne, Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, I think these are the two options which are going around the most. Bishwajit, these are excuse me, guys. I think these are the two best options on which many people are looking at. I think out of these two, Kevin De Bruyne might just be the little bit better option than Bruno Fernandes. Triple captain Kevin De Bruyne versus Bournemouth, says James Upson. James, I think that would be a really awesome option, but depending upon whether we know Kevin De Bruyne starts or not, that's the most important thing, because FA Cup is going to be there, so Pep Guardiola can ring his changes like he always does. Pratik says, but when the first team starters back for Liverpool, they conceded twice. Pratik, you're right, but still, I mean, they had pretty much Divock Origi, Mane, Salah, Fabinho, all these guys, Trent Alexander-Arnold on the pitch. They still managed to defend pretty well. So it would be, in my opinion. I mean, I'm not saying a triple captain, as I always say, is a thing of more based on gut feeling rather than logic and stuff, but in my opinion, there might be better game weeks to use your triple captainship. But it's all about your gut feeling. Please, just if you feel you want to do it, just do it. I'm here to give you my opinion, my advice. The rest, you have to take that the important decision for your team. Jirit says, would Captain Serge Aurier be too crazy? Uh, to be honest with you, with Serge Aurier, I'm never confident, because every time I get him in the team, he manages to get a red card. So I'm always a little apprehensive with Serge Aurier in my team. So before I go on and make my transfers, I would like to show you how my team did last game week, guys. So I got 70 points. The rank is now up to 150k, so we were making decent progress. Looking at how we started at 600k around when the FPL returned. So now I'm at 150k, so I think it's going pretty well. So this is how my team did, guys. Everything was fine. Roman Saiz and him and his Wolves, were very, very... I mean, I did not expect this Martinez clean sheet, to be honest with you. I expected these guys to score some points, but I was very happy when Arsenal beat them, so no complaints there. This was the major, problem. Mahrez did nothing against Southampton. I'm not sure Pep Guardiola is, just trying to troll us all. I guess he plays FPL as well and never puts Manchester City players in his team, so he just trolled us all. Matthias says, Wizard, can you give me some advice? I'm 4th in my mini league, 70 points behind the first place. I have triple captain. One of them has Kane, 2 have KDB. To be honest with you, Matthias, I would not go with Kane, because Harry Kane hasn't been playing too well. I know the match is against Bournemouth, but do you really want to get him in for one match? It's just very hard. With the triple captain, I think game week 37 might be a good time to use triple captain, and free hit game week 38 might be the best time to use your free hit. So that's basically it. In my opinion, you can go with the for free hit. You can go for game week 37. I mean, we can look at the fixtures to be to just make it more clear to you. If you look at game week 37, I mean, Manchester United have West Ham at home, and Manchester City play Watford, and you can basically this might be a good triple captain option, in which you can just triple captain a Manchester United player, or you can go with game week 36, in which who do Manchester City play? Yeah, Manchester City play Bournemouth at home, so you could actually go here. But only problem with triple captaining in game week 36, in my opinion, is that Manchester City have a FA Cup match before this game week, so we are not sure about the rotation and stuff. But otherwise, this is such a tasty fixture for using your triple captainship if we can guess what Pep Guardiola is going to do. And free hit, I think this is the best game week to free hit. The reason why I say it is the best game week to free hit, guys, because all the games are going to start at the same time, and we might get early team news. That way, like, you will know your 11 starting players, and you can make good decisions and stuff, and that way you can take maximum advantage of your free hit. So in my opinion, it's a pretty good option to do it. FPL Knight says Son versus Bournemouth, Pulisic versus Palace, all good captain triple captain. FPL Knights, I think they are good options for captaincy, but not for triple captain because Son has not been playing too well. I mean, he was involved in that crazy incident with the Hugo Lloris as well, and Christian Pulisic, he just pulls the foul, and then Willian gets to take the penalties. I am not sure how sustainable that kind of returns are from Christian Pulisic, so it's pretty tricky. It's Isher says got 89 points on Game Week 33, but this time it's tricky. Surfro says Oria's favorite color is yellow. Matea says also I do not have Bruno. I think Matea, if you do not have Bruno, I think it's a good time to get Bruno because of his expected ownership. I think we should all get Bruno Fernandes in our team, guys, just because his ownership is like crazy. Kevin De Bruyne and Bruno Fernandes are two players which we should have in our teams because their ownership is too high, and if they bang, then it can affect our rank really badly. Pratik says, thanks for the advice. I'm going with my gut feeling, and Bruno scored 15 in the last two. Sure, Pratik, that would be my first advice to you is to go with your gut feeling always. That's my advice for you. So I think I wish you all the best with your triple captain. I really hope it works out for you. All the best. Rajat says my rank was between 2k for so long, but last 3 weeks my captain blanked. Now rank 3.5k. Rajat, I think 3.5k is really a good rank. It doesn't make a difference. Like 1500 is not that much of a rank. I think it must be a space of 10-15 points. It can be covered pretty easily, and we still have a lot of game weeks left. So I wouldn't be disheartened by your rank. You're an awesome rank. I would love to be there, to be honest with you. Shelverage says wildcarded this game week: Pope, Martinez, Dean Aurier, Taylor, Walker, Cresswell, Martial, Foden, Rashford, Ings, Giroud. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty decent team. But if you're wildcarding in this game week or in the coming game weeks, guys, I would pay more attention to your 11, starting 11, and put more value rather than dividing the value between the bench players, because there's not much game weeks left, and I would concentrate on building a strong 11. Just looking at your team, Shelbred, I think looking at the team, I think Dean is a little expensive in my opinion, and I think 2 playing keepers is not recommended at this time. So I think you should take out money and just keep one of the playing keepers, and invest in elsewhere in your squad. That would be my opinion. Christian Fernandez says, hello, which 2 players would you play? Foden, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, or Jimenez? Out of these 2, I think I'd go with Phil Foden and Raul Jimenez. I think I would. Who does Dominic Calvert-Lewin play? Southampton, right? That's a pretty tricky one, to be honest with you. I would play Phil Foden for sure, and yeah, I would go with Jimenez. I think Southampton is a better team than the one but Sheffield is also a good team, but I think Jimenez has more potential for returns. Dominic Calvert-Lewin has not been in a good form since the return of FBL. So yeah, that's my opinion. Foden and Jimenez. Dexter says, I just bought Antonio taking risks. Dexter, I think that is not a risk. I think that is a very, very good move. Antonio is in really good form, and West Ham have some really decent fixtures, guys. I just want to show you their fixtures before we go on and make some transfers and stuff. Just look at their fixtures, guys. I mean, this fixture list is crazy, Burnley, Norwich, Watford, Aston Villa, all these relegation teams. And Aston Villa, I think they're going to survive, in my opinion. I think the teams which are going to get relegated are Norwich, Bournemouth, and Aston Villa. So I think and getting a West Ham player is a really good idea, guys. And the one which I would go for is possibly Jared Bowen, or I would go for Antonio. Both of them are really good options. So kudos to your choice. I think it's a good choice, Dexter. Sheriff says, what do you think? Play Dominic Calvert-Lewin or Jimenez? Sheriff, it's more of a gut decision since both of them have blanked for the last 2 game weeks. If I had to pick one, I would go with Jimenez. Brian says, rolling your free transfer to the next game week. No, Brian, I think I was thinking about rolling my transfer, but I think I'm going to make a transfer. I'm going to make it live. Razat says, thanks, man. Sheriff says, thanks, mate. And you're welcome, guys. John says, I am punting on Dini over Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I think that's a really, really good punt, guys. For the next 3 game weeks, I think Watford have some decent fixtures. and I think you can take a punt on them for sure. Norwich, Newcastle, West Ham. I think these are really good games. If you can get Troy Deeney in, if you're on a wild card. I mean, if I was on a wild card, I would get Troy Deeney in for sure. Mateja says, thanks for your advice. I have been following you since the beginning and I enjoy watching every single video you post. Mateja, thank you so much for your wonderful comments. I really appreciate it. Guys, by the way, while you're here, please don't forget to subscribe. When you hit the subscribe button and you turned on your show subscription notifications, you might see your name on the screen as well, and you might enjoy that. So please don't forget to like and subscribe while you're here. I always forget to say that, after my stream ends. I always think, oh my god, I just forgot to say again. So I just got that out of the way, guys. So please, while you're here, just like and subscribe, please. I really appreciate it. FBL Knight says, any update on Holgate? No, I don't have any update on Holgate, but if we look, it says a knock. I mean, if we just trust what FPL says. So in my opinion, I think he should be fine in the couple of game weeks. So I think I would keep Mason Holgate if you have him. So Mohammed Jabed says he will not play. I live near him. Mohammed Jabed, if you have some kind of a news, can you tell us, like, is he injured for a very long time? Is he injured for a short term? I mean, if anybody has any news about Mason Holgate, guys, please let me know. Girid says, what is all the hype around Troy Deeney? Girid, it's not about the Troy Deeney hype. It's about the fixtures that Watford have. Look at this. He's playing against Norwich. I mean, Norwich is like the worst team along with Bournemouth at the moment. So and Watford is not playing bad. They're just having some tough fixtures. I think they're gonna win 2 out of these 3. I think that is the reason everybody's going for Troy Deeney. Brian says, already have Mahrez. Who should I go for now? KDB, Foden. I would go with the Kevin De Bruyne, Brian. If you don't have Kevin De Bruyne, just go with Kevin De Bruyne. His expected ownership is like crazy, so it would hurt a lot if he banks, because I think many people are going to make him captain as well. So just be careful about Kevin De Bruyne, to be honest with you. So guys, this is currently what my team looks like. What the transfer that I have in my mind, guys. Remember, I'm not going to make any transfers so early because I'm going to be waiting for any team news. I have a doubt about Pulisic, whether he's going to start or not. I mean, if Pulisic starts, then my transfer is going to be different, and if he doesn't start, then it is going to be different. So I'm going to be waiting for early team news. But just for all of you who are here, I would like to tell you what my transfer is going to be in both the cases, so you know what I'm thinking about. So guys, if Pulisic starts, this is going to be my transfer. It's very hard for me to transfer Salah out, since I love the player. I love the returns I've been getting from Mohamed Salah, but for this game week, I do not want to go without Kevin De Bruyne, guys. So if Pulisic starts, I find out the early team news, I am going to get Salah out and get De Bruyne in, guys. So this is going to be my transfer if Pulisic is starting. If he's not starting, on the other hand, then I have to think about it. But what I'm thinking about is, if Pulisic doesn't start, then I think it might be time for Pulisic to go. It might be time for Rashford to go, and it might be time for Kevin De Bruyne to come in my team in place of Pulisic. So these are my 2 transfer plans, guys. Tell me, what do you think about my plans? If Pulisic starts, then I get just Kevin De Bruyne for Mohamed Salah. If he doesn't start, then I transfer out Rashford for Greenwood and get Kevin De Bruyne for Pulisic. So let me know what do you think about it. Girid says, Rockstar says no team news from him this week. I mean, if Rockstar doesn't give us team news, it's going to be really hard for me to decide what to do. But still, let's wait for Twitter. There are some other people as well who can give us some news. Siddharth, welcome to the live stream. He says go for De Bruyne instead of Salah. Girid says no team news today. John says Kane looks so uninvolved John, it's not about Kane. I think the entire Tottenham squad, Jose Mourinho has this effect on any team he plays. He just makes them so defensive and boring to watch, and the players, just do not enjoy playing their football under Mourinho nowadays. I think he should. The best place for Jose Mourinho is the Italian league, to be honest. That would be where he fits in at this moment. Khaleesi says, good evening, Khaleesi. It's really nice to have you here. FPL Light says, sounds great. Do let me know, guys, which transfer plan do you think is the best? If I keep Mohamed Salah and I transfer out Pulisic for Kevin De Bruyne, then I have to take out Marcus Rashford, and for Greenwood, that would involve a hit of -4. If I don't do these transfers and I just get Salah out and I get Kevin De Bruyne in, then there would be no transfer involved, but I lose Mohamed Salah, so that's the dilemma. But that's the plan, guys. I always plan ahead of time, we should never ever leave our choices too close to the deadlines. It just makes life very, very difficult for us. So everybody says, Siddharth says, Matthias says, transfer option 1, the first one, don't take a hit. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to take a hit for my team, to be honest with you, and I don't mind going without Salah for one game week. Looking at Salah's away record, guys, he hasn't banged too many goals away from home. Look, 12, 15, all at home, double-digit scores. Only Bournemouth, that's it, guys, and West Ham. I think these are the two teams in which Salah has banged away from home. Otherwise, 16, 10. And this 16 again at home, just 14 against West Ham and 13 against Bournemouth. These are the two games in which Salah has banged away from home. At home, he is much better, So since the restart, you can see Salah hasn't been too prolific. So I don't have much problem in transferring out Mohamed Salah. Khaleesi says, do you think Mahrez starts? Khaleesi, you know what, guys? Mahrez is one player who always haunts me. Whenever I get him in the team, he won't do anything. As soon as I get him out, he's going to bang like crazy, 21 points, 18 points. So I have made a decision. I will keep Mahrez in my team until and unless he gives me a good score. If he doesn't give, he just continues to be in my team. So I want to break this bad jinx. So at least at the start of the new season, I want to stay away from these jinxes. As you know, I'm a wizard. I believe in jinxes, guys. Nazir says Rashford to Greenwood, Saka to Foden for a -4. Nazir, I would not do Rashford to Greenwood and Saka to Foden for -4. No. If you have KDB, I would stick with the Rashford and KDB. I think that's good. That's good. Salah to KDB is what stands out. Second one is good if Pulisic doesn't start, but you might want him next week. Yeah, that's true. Brian says, I think you'd lose Salah. Brighton don't easily leak goals. City may perform really good. So everybody is of the opinion that I should just go with this transfer. So I'm just going to keep it this way. I'm not going to click on make transfers as of now, guys. But I'm just going to keep De Bruyne in my team. I love watching him in my team, guys. When he was out of my team, I was really scared when he came on at 57 minutes against Southampton. I was sure he was going to bang. Thank God he did not. Khaleesi says, I take a hit in 33 and got 104 lucky, right? Oh my god, that's 104 points in game week 33 is a really, really good score. I mean, the average score in game week 33 was 50. So if you got 104, that was like a crazy jump of rank. Sharif says, who are you captaining? I am going to decide my captain in a little bit of a time based upon actually my transfer decision. But at the moment, I am thinking about captaining Kevin De Bruyne. It's pretty simple in this game week, So I think captaining Kevin De Bruyne is. I think this game week is a good decision. I think he's going to start, in my opinion, but I'm still not locking my captaincy. I just need to know how the it's gonna go, like whether Pulisic starts or not. If we get some league team news. And then I'm going to make my decision about who to captain. But De Bruyne is an option. One of the United players is also an option. So I'm not exactly locking my team, but 90% sure I am going to captain Kevin De Bruyne. One more thing, guys. This game week, if no other option stands out in your team, don't try to take a risk. The reason is everybody is going to be captaining Kevin De Bruyne, and if you have a good rank and you want to maintain your rank, and you captain somebody else and they don't bang and Kevin De Bruyne bangs, then it's going to be a big hit for your rank. So be careful about that. John says, what do you think of transferring out Mahrez to Foden in order to... John, if that would be for a hit, then I would say no. But if it is without a hit, then I would say you can do it. Madrid, Sumesh says, I have Soyuncu currently in the 11 and Holgate in the bench. I have free transfer. Any changes? Soyuncu has some really tough matches coming. If you want, you can swap him with a United defender, a Tottenham defender, or possibly you can swap him with even a little bit left field decision, but you can swap him with like some of the West Ham defender as well, maybe like Cresswell or somebody like that, because I don't think Leicester are going to keep many clean sheets in the coming game weeks. Amrit says, mate, thank you for your advice. Before last match, I decided to captain Martial in place of De Bruyne. It turned out to be great. Amrit, you're welcome. That's the reason I'm here for. I love giving out advice, and when it works, I'm more than happy for you. Khaleesi says, how do you think about the Spurs assets? Khaleesi, I don't think they're really good assets now, to be honest with you. Because Mourinho is just not playing the team in a proper way. I mean, I had a look at this footage in which all the Spurs players were all bunched together, like Lucas Moura, Heung-min Son, Harry Kane, all in the box and nobody on the flanks. It was really bad to see. So I don't think they're playing really well at the moment. So if they're not in your team, I would probably just stay away from them. FPL Knight says, will you spoil your captaincy by giving the armband to the same player? I think if Kevin De Bruyne starts this game week with Newcastle injury problems, with Isaac Hayden injured and Longstaff injured and all these guys, I think City has a good chance to score 2 or 3 goals, and if they do, I think Kevin De Bruyne will get some points. Khaleesi says Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, Wan-Bissaka I think is a good option for sure. Damdi says triple captain Rashford. For this game week, I would not triple captain Rashford. Damdi. Pulisic, Mount, Azpilicueta, James all start. Sumesh, I'm not sure where you got this news from, but if you can tell us the source, then that would be really good. Chopin says, who are you going to use as your defender this round? All right. I think I can just make my team here. Oh, but I have to make my transfer. Let's just keep Salah for now and let's just go to my team. Guys, I'm going to transfer out Salah for Kevin De Bruyne, just in case you are wondering. So please don't be confused. This is not Salah, guys. This is Kevin De Bruyne, all right? just to tell you. All right, so this is how my team looks like at the moment, guys. I was actually going to play Holgate or even think about playing Holgate. But since Holgate is injured, I just, don't want to take any risk. I might I'm not sure whether to place even Roman Saiz against Sheffield United, but I might go with the one Wolves defender, since everybody has a Wolves defender, and if they keep a clean sheet, it's going to be a big problem for my team. Dylan says, what do you think of Wan-Bissaka? Dylan, I think he's a good option. Definitely. If you have 2 United attacking players and you want a defender, I would go for Wan-Bissaka over Harry Maguire for sure. Fabricio says Greenwood or Jesus. Greenwood. Jesus is probably going to get rotated a lot, and also he hasn't been playing too well in my opinion. Razat says Aurier or Foden playing 2 Wolves defense a good idea. I don't think against Sheffield United playing 2 Wolves defenders is a good idea, Razat. Out of Aurier and Foden for this game week, difficult one, to be honest with you. Just probably pick Aurier, just by a very small margin. Saw some tweet that says Kane should be reclassified as a center back. I mean, you know what, FPL Knights, if Kane was reclassified as a center back, he would have got 6 points yesterday. Isn't that good? Nah, just kidding. Tanvir says Jimenez or Saka whom to play. Jimenez, Tanvir, definitely. News from FPL Mix, I don't know. Sumesh, I would not trust anybody else except Rockstar, or maybe like somebody like Marty, like a couple of other guys who actually have reliable team news. But in my opinion, I think let's wait for some more time before we lock the team. That's many people are going with Sterling. I mean, it's just scary not to have Sterling in your team. He's one of these players. When you have him, he never scores, but when you don't have him, he'll go ballistic, guys. So just Sterling is a little bit scary for me right now. But yeah, what can be done? You can't have all the players in it. Dylan says, would you say Fernandez is essential? Dylan, I would say Fernandez is not essential. I don't think any player in FPL is essential, but do you know the current world number one, I think, or the world number one last week? He had never owned Trent Alexander-Arnold for the entire season. So, I mean, we all say Trent Alexander-Arnold is probably the best defender to own, but he was the world number one and he has never owned Trent Alexander-Arnold. So, in my opinion, no player is essential, but I think Fernandez is very close to being essential. So, yeah. Damdi says Tarkowski, Aurier, Van Bissaka. I would go with Aurier and Van Bissaka for this game week, Dandi. Whipple says Jimenez and Mahrez out for Kane and Foden. Whipple, for this game week, I would not. No, I don't think if you're doing that for a hit, I don't think that's a good idea. I think I would keep Jimenez and Mahrez for for this game week. Tanvir says safe captain. I think Kevin De Bruyne or Kevin De Bruyne is a safe captain. Even you have any of the Liverpool guys like Salah or Mane, they are safe captain as well. And I think Bruno Fernandes can be classified as a safe captain, looking at his performances in the Premier League. Fabricio says, I think there won't be many clean sheet this week because the fixtures are tight. I'd rather go for midfield and forward. Fabricio, that's true, but I still think, whenever we think there are not going to be any clean sheets, this Premier League always surprises us. So we should be a little bit careful about this. FPL Knight says Holgate oversize. FPL Knights, I'm not sure if Holgate is going to play. I just don't want to put Holgate in the team because, I don't want him coming on for the last 10 minutes and, take away, just 1 point. So that's the reason. Ishtiaq, no, I see everybody's getting confused looking at my team, guys. I'm going to go back. Actually, I'm thinking about transferring in. Actually, I'm going to transfer De Bruyne in my team, guys. Just waiting for any early team news to make my decision whether to take out Kevin De Bruyne for Pulisic or for Salah. That's the only decision I have to make. I am 100% getting Kevin De Bruyne in my team. Make no mistake, guys. This De Bruyne is for me is very important for this game week, just to maintain my rank and stuff. Tanvir says thanks. You're welcome. So, in my opinion, if you have Kevin De Bruyne and you don't want to take a risk of your rank this game week, I think he's a good captaincy option, guys. Definitely. Fabricio says thank you for your swift response. Keep up the good work. You're welcome, Fabricio. I always try to respond as fast as possible. So, guys, while you're here, I really appreciate all of you being on this live stream. Please do click on the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. I was really close to 200 subscribers before this stream started. I'm not sure where we are at now. Don't tell me nobody has subscribed. I think, oh yeah, we got 4 subscribers, so that's pretty decent return. We got above 200 subscribers, so thank you all who subscribed, guys. I really appreciate it. Salam says keep Aubameyang or swap him. Salam, I think for this game week, if you don't have any other options, other problems in your team, I'd probably just keep Aubameyang for one more game week. Let's see who do Arsenal play. I'm not even concerned about Arsenal fixtures. The only Arsenal player I'm going to have in my team is just Martinez. I think you can keep Aubameyang for Leicester and you can just ship him out for the next 2 game weeks. I don't think that these 2 are good games for Aubameyang. So for this game week, Salam, I think you can keep Aubameyang, Whipple says, sorry, I missed your free transfer. Whipple, I am going to just transfer out Salah for Kevin De Bruyne as long as we get some early team news and we are sure that that Christian Pulisic is starting. Then this is my free transfer, Salah to Kevin De Bruyne. If not, then Rashford to Greenwood and Pulisic to Kevin De Bruyne. Sumesh says, just wondering what happened to your old YouTube account. Um, it's a little hard to explain, Sumesh, since this is a live stream about FPL. But we were the football wizards, right? There was two of us, me and my friend. We started that channel. We worked very hard to build it up. We went to 500 in the world in the season that we started our channel. We had a pretty good response and stuff. But what happened was my friend had to migrate to a different country, so he decided that he could not continue the channel anymore. And I did not want to do it alone, since it was just it was the football wizards, right? It would not look right if out of the wizards one was not there. So I just decided to start a new channel, guys. I thought I can build it up again. It's proving to be very difficult, but I think I still prefer to start a new channel and uh, be independent and do whatever I want with this. Dylan says, when is a good game week to use wildcard? Dylan, I think we should not keep our wildcard for a very long time, since there are just 5 game weeks left. So I would use it as soon as possible. If you think your team is not good enough, I think you can use it. If you think your team is good enough, then you can use it as free hit in your last game week. If you have problems in your team, if you think your team can improve, I think use it as soon as possible. John says, I'm captaining Bruno. I have KDB, so if he hauls, it shouldn't be much of a hit. John, I think that's a decent option as well. I think Bruno and De Bruyne both are good captaincy options. Whipple says, is Salah to Son good? I have Salah. To be honest with you, Whipple, I don't think Salah to Son is a good move. I think Salah can match Son in this game week pretty easily. And after that, Son has some difficult game against Arsenal and stuff. So I think I'd just keep Salah in the team. Rashid says best captaincy. Yeah, Rashid, I think Kevin De Bruyne, Bruno Fernandes, these both are good captaincy options for this game week. Megdeep says Kevin De Bruyne, Son, or Bruno. Yeah, I've discussed this a lot, Megdeep. So not Son for in my opinion, but I never trust Son. So I'd go for either Bruno or Kevin De Bruyne. Damdi says just a few game weeks left. When to use triple captain? Well, guys, I have my triple captain chip left, right? That's the only chip that I have. So I am going to use my triple captain either in game week 36 or in game week 38, depending upon what happens in the FA Cup. Just hang on, guys. I just need to take a drink of water, please. Right on. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry I kept you waiting for a little bit. I just, when I talk like a monologue for a very long time, my throat starts paining. So, yeah, Amrit says, what is the best time to use bench boost? I think based on your team, if your team is good, you think you have 15 playing players, I think you can use bench boost at any time. It's not a problem. Mostly, it just needs to be, that your team is should be fixed and set. That's all. Salam says, with 2 transfers available, what's the ideal midfield to have in this game week? The ideal midfield would be De Bruyne, Sterling, Bruno Fernandes, Martial, possibly Mahrez or Pulisic. I think that would be an awesome midfield. And if you can get Salah in place of Pulisic, then that would be like crazy. Damdi says, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, Damdi. So let me go over to Twitter, guys, and see what's going on. Do we have any confirmation? Do we have any early team news? No. When I go over to Twitter, guys, it's just crazy with people posting their teams. I just never want to look at other people's teams, especially when I'm deciding for my own. Sumesh says, if early team news are confirmed, Soyuncu to James or Aurier? Soyuncu to James. Oh, you mean the James from Chelsea, right? I think I would go for Aurier, to be honest with you. I think they have Tottenham have better fixtures than in the long term. They have better fixtures than Chelsea. So yeah, I would go for James. Sorry, for Aurier. Murli says, "Do you think Foden will start?" Murli, it's very hard to second guess Pep Guardiola, but in my opinion, since he did not start the last match and they lost as well, so I think Foden has a good chance to start. That's all I can say. Nobody can know exactly what Pep Guardiola is thinking. He's a big troll, you know. You know Troll, the one from the Lord of the Rings, the one which Gandalf turns into stone, into rock. That's the kind of troll Pep Guardiola is. And since I am a wizard, I'm just going to call Gandalf and tell him to turn that troll Guardiola into rock. That's what I'm going to do. I'm angry at him since he transferred out Mahrez at 58 minutes, but you know that's how Pep Guardiola is, guys. That's how you're gonna be when you get City assets, right? So yeah, that's how it is. I just waiting for the news, guys. I if Rockstar doesn't post any early team news, let's say no, we don't get any early team news, then I would probably just do this transfer like Salah to De Bruyne. Then I just probably do this and go with the 3-5-2 anyway. If Pulisic doesn't start, then probably one of my bench players will have to come in, and so let be it. And what can we do about it? Jack Stevens, Saiz, or Siyunchu. For this game week, I would go with Saiz and Jack Stevens, Amrit. Yeah. I'm sorry, you guys, if you're if you are not you don't read these wizard book like Lord of the Rings and all that stuff. I do make references to them a little bit, because since the channel is called FPL Wizard, and I owe my allegiance to the wizards as well. So yeah. And David Pereira says Manchester City defenders Laporte. I think Laporte is going to start, David, but it's very difficult to say who is going to start for Manchester City because they are going to rotate. They have got nothing to play for in the Premier League this season anymore, so just be careful with the City assets, to be honest with you. David says Manchester City triple, Manchester United triple essential for the rest of the season. I think Manchester United triple is essential. As I said, nothing is essential, but I still think Manchester United triple up is a good idea. But I don't think Manchester City triple up is the best idea, especially because there is going to be too much rotation with Pep Guardiola. So we need to be a little bit careful, So yeah, Manchester United triple up is important. Manchester City triple up, maybe not. I mean, I was considering this Garcia, 4.5 million defender from Manchester City, but I decided against it because it was very difficult to, second guess Guardiola. So it's just crazy, So I just decided to go without any City defenders, in my opinion. So I just did not go for it. So guys, I'm on Twitter. I'm trying to find any early team news, but all I see is everybody. Kevin De Bruyne captain and Fernandes vice captain. Seems such a template for this game week. Everybody's just captaining Kevin De Bruyne. It's crazy if he blanks or something like that. It's going to be really crazy. But literally everybody is captaining Kevin De Bruyne. I see like 10 teams and all of them have captain De Bruyne. I just hope Rockstar can give us the news so we can easily. Murley, I'm going to be captaining De Bruyne, the template guy in it, the Ginger Prince, the template guy. So yeah, I'm going to be captaining Kevin De Bruyne in it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing, guys. Just kind of thinking that, just looking like we're not going to get any early team news, guys. Just I don't know, it just feels that way. But if I get something, I'll definitely let you know it. All right. So guys, if you have any questions, if you have any anything you want to ask me, you just write in the comments below. I'll definitely answer you back as soon as possible. For my team, since I already told you, I am going to get De Bruyne in place of Salah as long as we're sure that Pulisic starts. And even if he's not starting, then still I'm going to do Salah to Kevin De Bruyne. Amrit says, I have had Tammy Abraham in the team and not getting a chance to change. Better to have any defender in place of Tammy. If you have Tammy Abraham in the team, I think I'd probably, it's just very hard for me to say whether he's going to start or not, because Giroud has been starting the last few games, but if you have him, you can possibly just take some money out of him. Like, can't you get somebody like Greenwood? That would be pretty ideal. And if you have 3 United players already, then you can probably think of somebody like Troy Deeney for a couple of game weeks. So Girid says, yeah, 1 million. So I'm sorry, Girid, I did not get in what context that was. So yeah. I just need to post my team news on Twitter, guys. It's just so hard to wait for team news, because I do not understand. Like, people want to see my team, people want to see my team news, but they don't come to the live stream, and later on they'll just they just come and they just tell me, why did you not post your team? We were waiting for your team news. And I'd always tell them I was live. Oops, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened here. What did I do wrong? I'm sorry for the black screen, guys. I'm just going to fix it. I'm so sorry. Apologies. I don't know what's wrong with this crazy software, but at least you can still hear my voice, so I think it's all good, right? Yeah. So basically, guys, what happened is, I when I'm doing my live stream, sometimes I forget to post my my team on Twitter, and then people will go crazy and they'll just come and fight me and then tell me, why did you not post your team? We were waiting for the team news all the time. And I tell them I was live and you can come and see, and probably mute your phone, but no, they want me to post my team. Razif says, do you think Alonso will start? Razif, it's very hard for me to say whether Alonso will start or not. It's very hard for me to say. Last game he did not start. This game he might start, might not start. It's very hard for me to say that. No, in my opinion, I think he might have a chance of starting. Alex says Calvert-Lewin or Rashford, anyone? I already have Fernandes and Martial. Alex, I would definitely play Rashford over Calvert-Lewin. Doesn't matter if you have Fernandes and Martial. Still, I would go with Rashford as well. Jordan says, what is the best defender to get? Jordan, the best defender would be to get a United defender or a Tottenham defender possibly at this time. They're doing well. Other teams have difficult fixtures, and City has good fixtures, but we don't know who's going to play. Salam is a couple of smileys. Success says, name reveal. Boom. I'm sorry, I did not get that. Amrit says, I was on Twitter first time around and thought you will post as well. Perhaps pin a tweet with your stream when it goes live. Alright, Amrit, next time I'm going to do that. Thank you for your update. Game says, 1 to bench, Greenwood, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Jimenez, Pulisic. Out of these, I would... damn, that's a very difficult question. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I think I would... Either Dominic Calvert-Lewin or Jimenez, I think out of these two, I'll bench. Pulisic is I think in a good form. Same with Greenwood. So yeah. Chopin says, who should I bring in if Pulisic is not going to start? I have 0.5 million in the bank. I mean, if you want a direct replacement, you can possibly go for Willian. But if Pulisic doesn't play, guys, who is going to get all the penalties for Willian? That's the only thing that Pulisic does is get penalties for Willian. I mean, can you believe it? The last 2 game weeks, Pulisic has not scored a goal, has not provided a pass. He's just got an assist by getting fouled. Salam says, ship Alexander-Arnold out. In my opinion, I would not ship Alexander-Arnold out. I would keep him in the team. I think Liverpool will have nothing else to play for this season, so I think they're going to start Alexander-Arnold. And since he's a template guy, many people own him, and if he banks, it will be bad for your team. So in my opinion, keep him. Alright guys, just a final Twitter check before I make my team final, because in my opinion, I don't think we are going to get any team news. I don't think we're going to get any team news today, guys. Unfortunately, I think FPL Rockstar is on a holiday today, and he helps us a lot, but unfortunately, not today. Siddharth, I don't have any update. GameX, my captain will be De Bruyne. Dylan Sarkar says, what about Mane? Dylan, if you have him, I would keep him. If you don't have him, then I would not bring him in for this game week. But if you have him, then I think keep him. If that's what you meant, you know. So yeah, guys, I think I've waited long enough. It's 10 minutes to deadline. Don't forget to lock your teams, guys. Don't forget to lock your teams. With a very heavy heart, I have to transfer out Mohamed Salah. I just want to wait for a last minute and thinking ahead, and obviously subject to change. But who do you think will be triple captaining in 36? Ishtiaq, I might go with a City player in 36 or a City player in 38, because in 36 they play Bournemouth and in 38 they play against Norwich. So possibly Kevin De Bruyne could be a good option. Other than that, I could go with a United player against West Ham as well. So that's all subject to how the teams are performing and the injuries and stuff. But yeah, De Bruyne against Norwich, De Bruyne against Bournemouth, or one of the United players against West Ham. Are you considering having Kane at all? Alex, I was thinking about having Kane for this game week. I was thinking about having a hokey pokey with the Rashford, transfer out Rashford for one game week, get Kane and transfer out Kane for Rashford, but I did not think it was worth it. So I don't think I'm going to be having Kane. He's playing too deep for me. He's playing he's a really good defensive midfielder, but he's not a good striker anymore. I mean, he might be a good striker, but you know what I mean, right? All right, guys. I think no early team news today. No leaks. Nothing doing. Refreshed my Twitter 3 times. All right, guys. Time to fix our teams. There we go. Can I just reset my team? There goes Salah, and in comes Kevin De Bruyne. Welcome to my team, you ginger prince. I'm sorry, Mo. We'll get you back soon. Very soon. Very soon. You know I love you in it, right? I love you, Salah. And you have been amazing for my team, but for this game week, I have to get you up. But I apologize. Guys, you have to apologize to Mohamed Salah, right? Amazing player. So I guess this is my lock team, guys. Just need to post it on Twitter for anyone who wants my team. I'm sorry, guys. I just posting my team on Twitter just for all of my friends who could not join the live stream. I think it is still a good idea to post my team. Oh, actually, did I lock my team, right? Yeah, there you go. So what do you think about this team, guys? Success says a reliable defender other than a template player. Azpilicueta might be a good option for you, Success. He is not a template player, but a pretty reliable one. Jordan says Martial, Salah, Fernandes, captain. Jordan, I would go for Bruno Fernandes out of these. Yeah, I don't think Martial plays really well away from home, and I think go for Fernandes. Apart from Rashford, Jimenez, any other good forward to own? Salam, I think Mason Greenwood is a really good option. Troy Deeney is a good option as well. So yeah, Khaleesi says good luck, everyone. Yep, good luck to you too, Khaleesi, and everyone else. What do you think of my team, guys? Do you think I should bring in Taylor or Holgate or somebody like that? But for me, I think this pretty decent team. The reason I want Roman Saiz in my team is actually everybody has a Wolves defender. It's very it's going to be a sword for me if they do something and I don't own him. And at this rank, I don't want to fall back again. And even if I hold my rank for one game week, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. But yeah, that's don't tell me no early team news. Somebody has posted early team news, guys. I am not sure whether this is right or not, but I'll read it out for you guys. Please do not blame me. Yeah, so I have early team news, guys. Christian Pulisic starts, Reece James starts, Willian starts, Olivier Giroud starts, Tammy Abraham is on the bench, guys. Tammy is on the bench, friends. Cesar Azpilicueta starts. For anybody who was asking me about Alonso does not start, guys. Be careful. Alonso not starting, guys. Azpilicueta is on the left and James starts on the right. Billy Gilmore starts. Jorginho on the bench. Who else is Antonio Rudiger doesn't start from Crystal Palace. If you want to ask me, Gaeta starts, Jordan Ayew, Zaha, they all the normal team starts for them. Andros Townsend is on the bench. If you want to ask me, guys, just let me know. I have the teams. I can confirm for you, friends. Jordan says I was going to tell you Captain Bruno last time. Should have followed my mind. Jordan, please, guys, I want to repeat. Do not captain anybody just because I have captained him. Captain who you want to captain, friends. I just give you my opinions. I can be wrong, right? I'm like 150k in the world. If my decisions were all good, I wouldn't be 150k in the world. So please, everybody, follow your instinct. Just come here. I just want to come here to talk to you. I mean, there might be like tens of you, hundreds of you who know much more than I do about FPL, right? But the main aim is to have fun. I want to talk to you about FPL, guys. I want to have a good time. That's all. So Alonso is on the bench, guys. If you want any Surfrose, no update on Holgate, but I have team news for Crystal Palace and Chelsea, guys. Just let me know if you want to ask about anybody. Billy Gilmore, Azpilicueta, Reece James. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll actually can I actually just copy this image and post it or something like that? No, I can't. So if you just ask me, guys, GameX says Aurier or Dean. Aurier, in my opinion, GameX. Oh, Jordan, that's awesome. That's awesome, Jordan. Jordan says I captain Bruno. He said I told you I was gonna captain him. So that's good. That's good, guys. I think I just need to check my team once. Is my team locked? How? I think it's locked. I think my team is saved. My captain is De Bruyne. This is my differential. Kiko Femenia is my differential in it. Sar and Dini starts, says Chopinen. So anybody who has Dini or Sar, they start, guys. So it's pretty good. I think it was pretty obvious that they were gonna start in it. So Alonso is not playing. Moinul Alonso is not playing in it. So just in case, Kiko Femenia also starts, guys. So this is the early leaked team news right here on FPL Wizard. So be sure to be here with me on the deadline streams. I really hope you have fun here, guys, because I have lots of fun with you. It's much more fun than sitting alone, thinking about your team, stressing about all the little decisions. I really like coming on here, guys. You know, to be honest, it's not kind of an official stream that I do here. It's more like I just chat with my friends in it. So that's more like I do on my stream, and I love having you here, guys. I really appreciate. I always say it's just so much. I feel so thankful when I come online and I see people waiting for my stream, and I see like 35, 40 people on my live stream. I'm so thankful for you. Can anybody confirm whether Adam Messina starts? Sumesh wants to know in the chat. So if you have team news for the Watford, just confirm whether Adam Messina starts or not, guys. Just in case you have any team news and stuff, guys, just confirm. I don't have the team news for Watford, so I cannot confirm it, friends. So, but if somebody has news about Adam Messina, please confirm whether he starts or not. Surfro says, see you, Wizard. Don't forget to say, may the arrows be green. Of course. I'm not gonna forget. That's my tagline, right? I always say that. Alright, guys, the deadline is over. The teams have been locked. I really hope you have a great game week, guys. It was really nice. I'm sorry, Sumesh, I wasn't able to confirm about Adam Messina. I did not have the team news about Watford. Chopinen was posting it, but I could not find it on Twitter. I apologize for that, but thanks for being here on the live stream, fellows. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. For more such live streams. If you want a live stream before the deadline, guys, just let me know on Twitter. I am down to live stream anytime. I can come online, I can talk to you. No problem. Just let me know whenever you want me to live stream. You can just tell me on Twitter, and we can fix a time to come live stream. If you enjoy my streams, that is more than enough for me. So Chopin says Adam Messina starts. That's fine. All right, guys. I think it might be a good time to end the stream now. I had lots of fun. I hope you all have a great game week. I hope you stay healthy. I hope you stay well, and all your loved ones are well. This is a very difficult time for us, and just take care of yourselves. And of course, guys, may the arrows be green. It's FPL Visit signing out. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Bye bye.